My country people, how una day, una welcome to Love Battle on Top Web TV, your family entertainment channel. How was your week? Yeah, lads, you don't enter. I knew it. I knew that's why you are smiling. Anytime they just face a line like this, you gonna feel cool with yourself. Don't forget to show me love. This I know this is not the kind of time where you like. Please, as weekend come, you take it easy, okay? Now Christmas, 9 days for corner. Take no spend all the money. A lot of expenses there for front. They don't pay you salary now. They show yourself after you do give away for grandma. This my wife say, I want to dye it a little. Make I follow for waiting then they do. Today on Top Love Battle, we don't bring another fine topic or one treat, just like what they do every week. And they happy for the reviews, when they send, and they tell us how much they enjoy the show, how you and your husband they dig them out for hours, and I try to call, go through, no worry, another opportunity don't come. Please try and reach out to us. Let us hear whatever opinion where you get. If you know if you call us, they call no go, try WhatsApp video call. If that one no go, try Skype video call. If that one no go, enter Facebook or Instagram. Drop a message. But anyhow we be, just drop something and let us hear your opinion so that you can be part of what we are doing here, because your opinion very important to me and I would love to hear it. Today we don't bring fine topic, we want it waiting be that. Should genotype and blood group issues come up on a first date? That is it. When you come out with a man or woman for the first time, maybe when I feel done they discuss for phone or anything, but the first time when they sit down to know each other or talk about stuff or get to see each other for the first time, then they call first date. When I sit down, should the genotype and blood group matter come in that first date, or leave it for maybe second date or third date, or when you feel say you be like say this thing go get head or you no go get head? When should this matter come up? Will you raise it immediately you see that person first time, or you go wait when you don't move small before you go raise that matter? That's one that waiting will carry come. And say this one a very sensitive issue, because I can tell many times we don't hear stories of relationships then we crash because of this genotype and blood group issue. So what will it be for you? Get two guests for us to help us treat this matter. Make una meet my guest them. I get Ikenna. In fact, let me allow you do this introduction. Tell people, let them meet you immediately. Go ahead, please.
My people, I greet you now
then
one more time.
Then greet you back.
Yes, so thank you for having me again. God bless you.
My name is who?
My name is Ikenna Godwin.
And you did do it?
Yes, and I'm an actor.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And then by his side we have
Simeon
Isaac. Isaac, what do you do?
I'm an educator.
Educator. What is the educate?
School, of course,
school.
basically.
Okay,
knowledge,
school.
yes.
Oh, educator must be school, are we?
Not must.
Okay, but now school,
yes,
be your own.
school,
okay,
yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yes,
Ikenna, make I ask you sharp. You don't hear topic go carry come. Let us hear your case presentation. What do you think about this topic? Just for 2 minutes. Let's hear you.
Well, first of all, this is a very interesting and very dicey topic. Well, for my
very
own
sensitive.
opinion, yeah, it's very sensitive too.
Okay.
For my own, well, why the rush? That's the question I want to ask.
Okay.
Why the rush? Why discuss about? Why should that be the first discussion on our first date? Genotype. Oh, that can always come. We have a lot to talk about. It's our first date. So, I need to know who I'm dealing with first. If I don't jump into genotype now, so many people don't use that thing, do a lot of rubbish or nonsense. How they take column. Scamming too as well. I know many boys and girls who are into that kind of thing. But once they don't hear, some ladies, when they hear genotype like this, they don't begin to say their mind don't go marriage. Don't be so. You need to know. Yes, you need to know who the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. This person is supposed to be your life partner. There are a lot of things you need to know about this person. All those genotype and blood group, it will come. It will come. But no be now. Right now means I'm just getting to know you. I need to know the inner you, who you are, what
the
can
inner
you offer.
Yes. The inner you sounds funny in my ear.
Yes, the inner you. Yes.
Inner you.
Exactly, the inner you. Who are you? What do I mean? Who are you that I want to spend my life with?
Who are you? Okay.
All those blood, genotype, all those things. It will come.
Okay.
Please, no need to rush. I beg, eh?
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Simeon, let's hear you. Should I call Simeon or Isaac? Which one?
Simeon. Anyone you feel like calling.
All right. Go ahead. Yeah. Let's hear your case presentation.
Well, like he said, there is no rush. Truly.
Okay.
But for you to go into something so crucial like that. Because for you to be in a relationship that has to do with, you end up together, both of you. I mean, you have to know each other first of all.
Okay.
And for me, I don't think I'll be able to waste my time. Everyone has different perspective as to what they want in life.
Okay.
Myself, if peradventure I go out with a lady, it is very important I know your genotype, because for me, I'll be wasting time. That is what I feel like. What if in the end, after all the lovey-dovey and all that, then we can't finally, okay, look, we can't end up together. Then my blood group could be AS and hers is SS. That's crisis enough now. Without even going into it with
And you
first
don't invest
damage,
money.
we don't invest money.
Oh.
Hey, as an Igbo man,
Hey.
we are not ready to lose such funds at such disposal. You understand? So back to the matter. It is very crucial. It is something that should be spoken about. It should be talked about on the first date.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All
so
right.
that is just. Yeah.
Thank you very much. My people waited for us, and I don't hear my Simeon talker. Only the way when they run the mouth self, he be like sweet, smooth talker. I can feel it, but he can't get me. I'm old already. He can't walk. If he walk for Aisha, then body. You don't hear what Into say for first date. He's going to talk about all that. He doesn't want anything that will waste his time. He doesn't have time to waste and money. He's valuing his money very well. So he doesn't want to invest in where he will not reap. But Ikenna talks, Ikenna talks say there is nothing wrong with holding on, that you don't just jump into these things, because some people will find them. Say this one, he means well, he's planning future, he's doing this one with me, but then he just really wanted to know. Just that simple question when you ask my sister, your clothes don't come off your body, why?
Like I was saying, why bring up this topic right now? It's too early for that. There are a whole lot of things to look at when you start a relationship. First of all, you need to know, like I said earlier, you need to know who you are dealing with. I need to know you, you need to know me. So all those blood group and those ones can come later.
Okay.
It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define who you are. So I know today now we say, I'm just imagine me now taking my girl for a first date and she asking me or me asking her, say, okay, what's your blood group? I'll look like, I'll be like a person who will say, baby, man, get the
Or
kind.
they even ask you, anybody run mad for that?
Honestly, they will say,
Hey.
who be this man again now? Where are you coming from? So they will say, this one a scammer or this one a wait. So why all those, I don't need all those things now. It will surely come. There's time for everything. So, I mean, I've seen situations that is good relationships that is supposed to work because of blood group or blood this one, genotype or this one. All those things will come. My brother, who are you? My sister, who are you? What do you stand to gain from this your relationship? This our relationship. What do we stand to gain from it? What can come out of it?
What are you bringing to the table?
Exactly.
The one when they ask.
What am I bringing to the table?
What are you bringing to the table?
Exactly. Now the new question of the century. What do you bring to the table? So that's it. This life is all about it's about fair exchange. Even in business too, it's all about, that's why they call it trade by barter. Only one person knows if you just come, they break, and the other person will just enjoy. No, now. I bring, you bring. I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
That's true.
So, genotype, blood group, all those things, it will surely come. But please, not on the first date. No, I don't. That's the capital letter N-O for me.
All right.
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Welcome.
Let's hear you, Simeon. Let's hear your opinion.
All right. Well said, Mr. Ikenna.
Thank you.
But to be very honest with you, they say procrastination is the mother of invention. If you keep procrastinating, we keep endangering, and time is money.
That's true.
Whatever I say, I always make reference to money.
You look it.
Don't blame me.
You look it.
So, having said that, now, imagine this to be a date between myself and, sorry, no offense, the viewers, between myself and, our mama here.
Hey, I talk
You can see.
I talk I they enter your eyes. Go ahead.
So, as I was saying, yeah, and after we must have booked our reservation and all that, and we start our conversation, of course. Now, conversation is something that, you have to learn from each other. Do you understand? So, afterwards, what do we go back home with? That is the question. And having said that, since I have decided in my head, without even telling you, that, okay, yeah, I like this girl, and of course I want to make her my wife. No. You said, what do you bring to the table? No problem, I bring my cement, that's one. Secondly, what are you bringing out? Crisis? No. That is
I
the
did
thing.
not hear that.
After
Oh my
we,
God, don't repeat.
after we, do whatever we do behind doors, and then you come out. Of course, it's our loving child and all that. But the question is, are we going to suffer for that product? These are the things we should check first of all before we go into relationships. These are real issues. We see them as something that, okay, after we talk finish, it don't end for there. My dear, you don't end for there. Marriage is another life. Before you marry, you don't dey live one life. Now, waiting they don't tell us when we dey grow be that. But as an adult, when you get there, you get to know these things. Do you understand? So since we have this knowledge, why don't we make use of them? That is the question. After getting into relationship and all that, we don't do what we do. Both the one we Bible talk more we no do and the one we will do. All of them we do.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So, and after we finish all that, then finally, I take you home. Mama sees you and she's like, oh, this woman, you went home with a very good eye. You went to the market and all that. So, after bringing you and she likes you, but she doesn't know what's in you.
Okay.
She's your mother. All she wants right now is, okay, yeah, she's good. She has good character traits. And of course, from what he said, bringing up the genotype thing will induce scam. No problem. Let the scam come. Even myself na scam. Do you
All of us,
understand?
they fear each
All
other.
of us, they fear each other.
All of us, nobody trusts nobody.
Everybody's a suspect.
Yeah.
That is the truth. Even in marriage today, if your husband goes out or your wife goes out today, you are like, okay, where this person dey? You should say that, oh yeah, I'm not gonna. You understand? Small thing, you call the person. Yeah, are you at work and all that? Just you go think say now love in they do that, but you're just trying to check. This society today has taught us a lot of things, but the things that we were not ready to learn, but it came at us and we had to just take them. Do you understand?
That's
so
true.
these things are would I call them forgotten alternative according to opportunity cost in economics. This is life. Do you understand? This is basic sense.
Wisdom.
So like this, we don't have anything to gain from not discussing our genotype. Even in biology, they will tell us O plus are not supposed to give blood to so persons. What if I am that person you're not supposed to give blood to?
Hey.
Do you understand? These are the things we have to discuss first of all. So for now, I'll rest for now.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Right.
You not tell us quick, make we bring paper and biro to jot
To
things
take
down.
things home.
Yes.
All right.
Jot
I'll do that
things
next time.
down. You for tell us early. But my people waiting for us and I don't hear as the argument they go. No, at the time we don't throw phone lines them open. Please call us. Call us. Number there your screen. Reach out to us. If you know if you make phone call, enter Facebook or Instagram, the handles on our TV channel. Send a message there and we read it here live and direct. If you can call us on Skype video call, try WAP TV. And then if you can call us on WhatsApp video call, the number there your screen. Any which way, any style, reach out. We there here. We full ground. Don't let your village people stop you. Tell us your opinion. Let us hear it. When if you continue why my messages them they enter.
So, like I was saying, your blood group or genotype does not define who you are as a person. You know, even everything has a starting point. Everything gets this life is all about building. It's all about it's all growth.
Okay.
You understand? There was a time in my life I was an infant child. I didn't know anything. I was innocent. I couldn't walk. Even to crawl, I could not crawl. Stage is day. I begin crawl. My first step, everything. Even this building now, as we did now, say this building not just appear like
sorry,
that.
We'll get a person here. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
Thank you for calling.
Hello,
What's your
everyone.
name? Hello. Should they greet you now?
Hello.
What's your name and where they call from?
My name is Anita. I'm calling from Benue State.
Wow.
How is Benue, my darling?
Benue is cool.
All
It's
right,
fine.
go ahead. We'll hear you, my sister.
Well, for me, for a guy meeting me for a first day and ask for DNA, to me it was as if maybe is he a scam? The guy wants to scam me, or maybe they sent
Thank you, my sister.
or something. No, it's not something that you just bring. What did bring up DNA test for?
Okay,
In
not
fact, I
DNA. We're not
wouldn't be
talking
scared of the
DNA.
person.
Not DNA, genotype, okay?
Genotype.
Yeah, sorry, the genotype. Sorry,
Okay.
mistakenly, the
Okay.
genotype. I'll be very much scared of the person, whether the person want to use me for money ritual or something. So,
You.
so relationship is the way we start, and everything will go along and we'll move along together. Then we'll bring up the topic of the genotype and the rest of.
All
So
right.
that's what I have to say. It's not. It
It's
doesn't
not
make
it's not for
sense.
first dates.
For the
Exactly.
first date,
All
yeah,
right.
for the
Thank you
first date,
very
it doesn't
much.
make sense.
Thank you very much, dear.
So
She said whether na scam or na ritualist.
the same thing where they talk. Now the same thing where they talk. So this kind topic no be something. It go come. Nobody say no go come. It go come, but no rush, no run speed, no run. You can't run faster than your shadow.
Okay.
That is how life is. Everything comes. Everything will come gradually. It's a gradual process.
All right. Let me read this message I see here. Here we get Chika. Chika Daniel. She talks say most times these things cause issues in relationships, and that is because you did not raise the discussion early enough. Whether first date or not, let it come up once and for all. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How you doing? What is your name and where you calling from?
Good evening. I'm Thank God Peter from Sokoto State.
How we
Wow.
okay.
So
My
good.
oga,
Yeah,
your
good
television.
evening.
Reduce the volume of your television,
Good
please.
evening. I'm Thank God Peter from Sokoto State.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Please, when you call us, you cannot play television on and play this one. Help us reduce the volume of your television so we can flow, okay? Please try and call back. We're still here. Oh, that message is on fly. Okay, I take another one. Here we get Andrew Tony in talk say, me and my wife, even before we started dating as friends, these discussions came up. With time we moved from friendship to dating, and it was never an issue. We've been married for 6 years now and everything is fine. Instead of even for friendship, now they don't talk am, but I'm sure they did not sit to like
Exactly.
talk. Maybe it came up in passing and you don't hear them,
Exactly.
it's just like these days, I don't know whether I don't hear where these people shana a people. When you go online, you see them write things like almost say will be spec, like will be spec. No kind person when they don't fit marry, they are hot cake. You get, so sometimes you joke with it, but then some people there will go pick them up. So okay, then we are good to go, even if na AS or SS or any which one. Hello, Disu, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you,
So I want to
sir.
start
How
by
you doing?
mentioning what my genotype is.
I don't know.
I am a genotype SC, and I'm an advocate of blood grouping and genotyping.
Oh, great. Good to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
So,
must
so
have a
when
lot
we're
to
talking
say
about
about this.
relationship, the first date is the first time you get to have the chemistry being formed. Now, before the chemistry is formed,
Okay.
what makes the chemistry to go on? The catalyst of that chemistry,
Hey, I know who
according to the counselors, especially marriage counselors,
Okay.
are your genotypic composition. Because genotypic composition will go a long way to decide your F1, F2, and generations to come. Sorry, I'm doing medical a lot. It's just to decide your children. And your genotype will form what you have to cater for socially, economically, financially, a lot of stress, especially when you come up with people living with children living with sickle cell.
Okay.
You understand? So in the first date, I am an advocate, and I will say it's my own choice to say discuss it first, and I do that with my wife before we start.
Okay.
I am genotype SC. What is your genotype before we go on? I like you. So this is how I start my conversation, and I think should be the way for every other relationship.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I want to. I think this particular topic or this particular thing we will discuss is really underrated, and then it dey cause issues steady.
In the long run.
Yes, it dey cause issues well, and people still no dey pay attention. I don't know why. I don't know why. With all the awareness and danger wey full out there, you have something to say about what he said?
Well, like I said, God bless him first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, you're blessed.
Before we
bless you.
move into the topic again.
Mm.
Like I would always say, it is very important you bring up this conversation because crisis is not something that anybody would want to, take to heart just like that. It doesn't. Crisis doesn't tell you when it's coming. It
Yes.
comes that way. It comes when you want to. So having that thought at the back of your head before you decide to, put the ring on that finger,
Yes.
you have to discuss that first. Ask her questions, then she asks you too. It is dating. I mean, before you go out together, before the courtship starts, and then you
Yes.
fix dates for you to get married and all that. Of course, you have to know each other first. Knowing each other, don't you think knowing your genotypes is also knowing each other? I need to know everything about you. I need to know everything about me. This is marriage, and like I said from the onset,
Well,
marriage
the
is
one that they
another.
call them marriage. Who knows where it is leading to first? You're just
Yes.
starting. Sorry, let's take this call. Hello, good evening. Thank you for calling back.
Thank you, Mom.
Go ahead, do they hear you?
Okay. Me, if I'm to contribute seriously, telling my partner genotype in the first date, I think it will be very important as a whole because it's not easy to know somebody.
Okay.
My first speaker says that you have to know the person first. And the reality about it is that it's not easy to know someone. It has to take you time before you know the person that you want to work with.
Okay.
And the context of relationship in this our contemporary society has been abused. Now, if for instance nowadays relationships last for like 1 week, what will be happening there is what people may not as in coitus and rumpa rumpa everywhere, all those kind of things will be happening. I don't know if you are
Yes, I
together,
hear you.
but the reality is that when I know you from the first date, if we are eligible, I
Yes.
have two ladies that I knew them before I told them their genotype, and we were ASAS, and which at least I was heartbroken and I regretted not knowing in the first day.
Oh.
Sorry.
So my
Wow.
advice would be that it might be somehow, but it's better to know than to regret later.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
He made so much sense. I liked it. Thank you very much. When I hear what he talk,
Of course.
he
Now that
spoke
type
very
of the
well.
year.
Abi now. Okay, I'll read another message I'm seeing here. I have Favor Anthony in talk say these issues are worth discussing on a first date. It is not a crime. It is not like you have asked for their ATM pin. This is about something that will be beneficial to your future in the long run. So ask the questions while you can. Now waiting in talk. Okay, and another one here. Who you? Okay. Faith Allison talk say I will ask the question. I no send though. Na my future I dey pursue. E better say I know now than make it cast later. She said she will ask.
God bless
She
you.
will ask. Oga, tell me, are you winch or not? Tell me your genotype. She said she will ask those questions to avoid stories that touch. Excuse me. Daniel Luke say girls these days when they hear such things can freak out. But it is not a bad idea to ask. But just know the kind of girl you are getting into a relationship with to know if she can handle it. Okay, hello Miriam, good evening. Thank you. She's gone. Okay, please try and call back. We're still here. Sorry. Miriam, I'm here. We are here. Try and call back. Udeken say genotype and blood group issues have always caused issues in relationship for a long time. Please, it is important to ask the questions. My first love, we are not together because of same issue. Doesn't mean I don't love my wife. I sure you know you say your wife will see this message. You have better draw. You good as you say. You know means I don't love my wife. You marry somebody else that is not first love, but
A second choice.
that's it. Don't you see now? You see now? It's not me, oh. Na Simon na him talk am. But yeah, as in it was worth discussing because I'm sure if to send them with in first love, they might be spending a lot of money in the hospital and having sleepless nights. You know, easy. Here I get Chidima Nwogwadanim. He talks say many times these issues will be life-threatening or look dangerous when you ask them. But it is always good to ask these questions and know better if to stay in that relationship or not, rather than investing time and energy and not gaining in the long run. Or say ask the questions now. Avoid crying in the future. You guys have anything to say for the messages I don't read?
Well, for me, I'm still saying I'm not against asking that question.
Okay.
But not on the first date. No. It's too sudden. I mean, it's awkward. I find it very awkward. There are a lot of things to talk about. All those ones can come.
Your job, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Exactly.
Where do you see this and that?
Yes. What are your goals? What do you aim? What do you want?
That's what I'm looking for.
Exactly. What are your goals?
Your goals and ambition.
Yeah. Where do you see us in the next 5, 2 of us together? Do you see us lasting? You know, all these things. All those ones will come. Genotype, blood group, it will come later, but not on the first date. I'm not against asking that question, but not on the first date. No. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. It's not on the first date, please. That's my own.
You have anything to say?
Of course, I cleared my throat. So, first off, like you said, dating. He has been using the word dating. What is the essence of dating? To know each other now. Is that not it? Now, there's an Igbo phrase that says, even Fino said in his song, that Ichore ma iga na nkema.
Okay.
For those that don't understand what that means, I'll translate. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
It means that if you want to know, you go to Ima's place. Now, that phrase relating into what this topic is all about, you know, you have to, for you to understand what this topic is all about more and the dangers that could come in, you ask those that have been there. I have a parent in the school I used to work, you know, the child. Whenever we were teaching and then all of a sudden you just see in the class the child starts shaking and all that. Even in my secondary school
Sorry, we
days,
get caller. Just hold that thought.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Sorry, ma. Can you turn and face the window? I can't see you.
Good evening, ma.
Okay, that's better. Good evening. Can I go to hear you? Your name, please. I know. Mama, can you reduce the volume of your television?
From Cameroon.
Reduce the volume of your television and focus on your phone, please.
Yeah. I'm Angela from Cameroon.
Oh, how is Cameroon, ma? My international fellow. Oh my goodness. Can you go, ma? Would they hear you? Don't go nowhere.
Okay, yes, ma. I'm calling from Cameroon.
Reduce the volume of your television, ma.
I've reduced it.
Okay, focus on your phone, please. I hate to see you go.
Okay.
Go ahead, ma. Go ahead, please. Okay. I hate to see you go. I hate to see you go. And when I say that, Brother Kola just understands me. Nice, Brother Kola. Okay, please. And when you call, focus on the screen of your phone. That is where we can have that discussion. But I know you're feeling yourself. You're seeing yourself on television. You are a star already. You are a star. Okay, but please, reduce the volume of television waiting for household go fit communicate properly. Please go ahead. I can, you were saying something, please.
Yeah, I was. So, I was saying about, they say experience is the best
Sorry,
teacher.
we get calls. Sorry, still hold that thought. Hello, Ayodele, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. My name is Ayodele.
Yeah, I noticed. How you doing? Which side of Lagos they call us from?
Yaba.
I'm calling from Yaba.
Oh, Yaba. Good. Go ahead, sir. They hear you.
Yeah, I could hear the other man saying it's awkward because I believe everybody's view is actually very, very different.
Okay.
Looking at it on your first date,
Thank you.
it's a random question for you to actually ask the lady that what's that genotype? Is it AA or AS? I believe it's a random word question. Because we are in the 21st century, nobody will want to go on a fair, even if it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You could actually ask. By asking state of origin, discipline, what does it look at in the relationship or something for you guys now? Because before you go into a relationship, even if it's marital or non-marital, you guys need to have a foundation. So now, at the point of it now saying you fell in love, because love is actually crazy. You need to actually say, what is your genotype? Just straight down. So you guys, if you know you guys can actually be friends at that point, then fine.
Okay.
So that's my view on that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Saluting.
Thank you very much. Okay, I get this message from my friend all the way from the UK, Yabo, Andrew Biora, Nabike, Mr. Valentine. Thank you for watching. He says, this is what happens when you don't put attention in your relationships most time. There is nothing wrong with finding out early enough if you guys are compatible and being certain of what you're getting into. Find out early enough. It is no crime. That's what he said. Hello, good evening.
Nothing wrong with finding.
Good evening, ma.
Help me reduce the volume of your television. I can hear your TV.
Ma, good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Stanley. I'm calling from Jos.
From Jos. Okay, go ahead, sir. We can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Okay, please try and call back. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. Try call back, okay? Yeah, you were saying.
Okay, yeah.
You might have lost your line of thought, have you? Or do you still know what you were saying?
I think I have, but
you have.
Of course, there's always fish
Go
in
ahead,
the
please.
river.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So another point, but might still be in line with what I was saying.
Okay.
Like I said from the onset, going into a relationship first of all, on the first date, you have to know each other first off. I have to know what I'm going to the market to get. I mean, our mothers, before they go into the market, they will put down their list. Now, if you say scrapping out, asking genotype as a question, it is more like you're, as an actor, like you said, there are scripts which you write. They will say, please, no vulgar words, no this, no that, no that, no this. It is more like you are missing out on one of the most important factors which you need to look into.
Okay.
Do you understand? So for me, I disagree with not discussing genotype on the first date. You have to. You really, really have to. After.
Sorry, we got call. No vex.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening, Precious.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you? How is River State? Did I get that?
I'm very fine.
Okay. Welcome. Can I go to hear you?
Please, this topic that says genotype and
genocide.
And issues. Please, I don't think it's very necessary.
Thank you.
Because you are going on a first date and it's just your first time knowing each other. You don't really know each other much, so you should just do like an introduction. So going into genotypes and these group issues is a more controversial discussion because you are just getting to start. You are knowing each other.
Okay.
So I think you should just do the introduction and leave the genotype stuff. Because as my speaker said, there's always time for everything. You take it gradually. It's not like you are getting married immediately.
Yeah.
So a time will come, maybe after some months, before you can start asking yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Mr. Simon is of the opinion that he doesn't want to spend money on you first before finding out. If you now find out that he cannot marry you, what of all the money he has spent?
As I said earlier, it's the first date. and you don't really know each other, it's not as if you are not going to discuss about the genotype. But at least let it take some days. You are not eating his money.
You are eating my money.
They are eating it, though. My sister, they are eating it. You have not seen the girls that on the first date, they are telling you all their family problem. Hey, just
that's for irresponsible girls.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for dropping that there. All right, thank you, Precious. She's gone. I'm still telling her thank you. Thank you, Precious.
Thank you,
That was very
too.
intelligently dropped.
2 thumbs up for Precious.
That one sweet you. I know, so that one goes sweet you. Let me read another message I'm seeing here. I see Mandy Collection Thrift. Mandy Collection Thrift talk say, I will always be of the opinion that you should ask these questions. Many times issues come out when you don't. Imagine if na person where you don't love finish. Wetin go come happen? She say, imagine you don't come love am finish. Then they tell you, hey, they talk P because you're not seeing anything again when you be that man or that woman. She say, talk about it early enough. Okay. Wasiuk. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Because you're not seeing anything again with that man or that woman.
Uh-oh, he's excited.
Okay.
Take it down. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Shehu. Thank you, Mr. Cole. Please, you no go fit work. Just when you call, reduce the volume of your television so we can hear you. At least by the time they've picked your call, you already know you're on the show. Take it down, okay? I know you're excited. I know. I can feel it. Okay, I read another message here. Kanelechi Victor, he talks say, please, to avoid you broke my heart tomorrow, don't ask these questions on the first date. Let it come later. Some girls are very desperate. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, man.
Has he called before?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it looks different.
Good
evening.
man.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ida Hosa Gift.
Okay, that was nice to hear from you. Go ahead with the hearing.
Thank you, man. Calling you from Nasarawa State.
Great. Good to see you. Can I go with the
Thank you,
hearing?
man.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, man. I really love the topic of this evening.
Glad. I'm glad you do.
For the first date, when you are going out with your person for the first.
I think he got a message. They just paid salary. He had to go. I think so. Did you see him looking at his phone? Hello, Bukola. Good evening.
Good evening.
I said people don't go rest today. Hey, this matter. How are you there, my sister? How's Abuja?
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. How are you there, ma?
I'm fine.
Carry go, they hear you.
Please, I want to talk about what this thing they are saying.
Quickly, go ahead, ma. We're almost done with the show. Go ahead.
It's very, very important to find out the genotype before you do anything.
Define anything,
All our children nowadays, they are making great mistake. Because when you don't find out, and the loss is already there, to separate will be very difficult.
Yes.
Some go bring hypertension for them. The best thing, find out either a friend. Is it not friend that is turning to wife? So find out very well before you go to any relationship.
Okay.
It's very important. It's the one that is affecting our mother in the olden days.
Yeah.
They will be half children go die. They will say now winch.
Yes.
Some na AA, some na AS.
That's true.
Nowadays, our children, they are very educated.
Yes.
You have to go and find out before you enter any either friend or relationship. Very, very important.
That's true. Thank you very much, ma. Oh, last points, right? Our time don't finish. So I'll just give you guys this 30 seconds to help me really sign out. Please, Mr. Ikena, help us sign out. Drop your last point, please.
Well, my people, like I always say, once again, I am not against asking for your genotype or your blood group, but not on the first date.
Okay.
Yes, there are different. There's time for that.
All right.
Okay. I am not my blood. You are not your blood. I am not my hair. They don't even sing our song. So I am not my body parts. What's the inner you? What's the inner me? All right. That can come later.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Help me sign out, please.
All right. So signing out. I would want to appreciate the last woman that spoke. You know, like they say, what an elderly woman sits down to see, a child that climbs up will not see. You know, I used to be of the opinion that opposes that statement, because whoever has an IQ of a low IQ,
you're supposed to sign out,
in their 20s would, you know, when they get to 40, will still have that low IQ. So what am I saying? I agree with this woman that spoke lastly. You know, then they said education was the problem, but now we have education.
Thank you. Sorry.
Nah.
My people waiting for us. I hope someone enjoyed today's episode as myself. I enjoy them. If you feel so you miss anything, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. I will still love to read from you. I want to hear your opinion. Don't forget to watch a repeat episode of this one, 10:30 a.m. only on Top WAP TV. Yeah, on a Monday morning. Follow our social media handles so you'll be the first to know anytime we drop anything on top social media. Turn on post notification button. Till we come again next week with another fine topic. Thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend. No fine trouble. I need to go police station.
Fight tomorrow. I be no be love. Me I no know. Me I no know.